Dragonflies sprinkling sunflowers with the Kansas winds.
Hey y'all, welcome in. How's it going, y'all? It is hump day. It's also July 23rd, 2025, and you know what? We're just gonna rock it because we can. I'm going all the way up in chat. First in chat, we're not even looking at timestamps today, y'all. So I'll tell you if you end up being closer to our start time, whether it was the scheduled one earlier or the adjusted time, you'll get credit for one or the other. I have been on the phone with technical support for more than 4 hours. Pirate ship. Go figure. Who knew? How many packages left today?
8.
8 packages left today.
Have
11.
2.
Let me see. Yeah, 11 should have.
Yeah.
8 went. So hopefully they will get things resolved, because it's not just like on the laptop that there's an issue. It's through their app as well. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 folks will get an email this evening just letting them know where their package is. Everybody else should have had Pirate Ship push out notification that your package is with the carrier. Please wait 24 hours before emailing me about it. I will do my best this evening. If I remember to, y'all. Today is a wing anniversary for 2 pivotal people in my life. The person that brought me into the world and someone who I imagined I would be friends with throughout our life, and we were.
Until we grew old.
Yeah, I thought until we was old and senile and harassing the nursing staff type stuff. But anyways, I'm not going to dwell on the fact that they're gone. I'm going to dwell on the fact that God blessed me with both of them in my life. And so that's where I'm at with that. So, yeah. All right, so first in chat was Jessica. She was here at 2:16, which puts it an hour and 14 minutes, whatever, before the initial scheduled one was, and then I had to bump it back 30 minutes because I thought we would have it resolved, and they'll get it figured out. You know, it's outside my control, so I'm just focusing on what I have control over. Second in chat, which would have been Kathy. Welcome in, Kathy. So we're going to issue Jessica first in chat.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to issue Kathy first in chat.
All right.
And let's see. And we're going to issue Robin first in chat.
See, Robin, it didn't matter that Jessica beat you in.
And just one more. We're going to also issue Kraken Mary, because she was in 3 minutes after our initial scheduled time today. So there we are. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in, Skipper. Nice to see you here.
Nice up to you, Skipper. Anyone that usually new that comes in, I try to subscribe to.
Let me see. I've got devices open because, well, I'm dealing with a shattered screen. I have the other screen, but my laptop's in front of it, so a part of chat I do not see. Let's see. Let's go over to Skippers really quick. I don't know if I am, connected or not. I was not. I am now. right there. Yeah, y'all. If I don't do it live, I mean, if we were in an auction, it would be different. But we're networking right now, so yeah, I'd imagine it's Skipper's Aquariums, and of course, Jessica's been dropping links in the chat for a while now. Thank you, Jessica. And girl, it doesn't go unnoticed.
Not at all.
You'll get a notification next week. I can't promise that notification before then. It's been a rough couple weeks here.
We'll get through it.
We will. One moment, day at a time. And that's okay. For anyone new to me, this goes for anyone who wants to participate in giveaways. You know, like free giveaways. That's my business that does that, along with some other channels here on YouTube. But other than that, YouTube is not part of our giveaways. But if I don't have your information, I can't send you if you wish to win a giveaway. So that's so important, even if you're not a buyer, if I have your information. So just FYI, that's that drop form. Let me see if I can pin it. Yeah. All it wants me to do is Ben Mister, and obviously we're not going to do that. I started, so let's see.
I honestly
I can show it.
You upset?
So yeah, that drop form right there. I know if you're on a device, usually it'll boot you out of here. It's a great thing about dropping the drop form when we're not on an auction is it's easy peasy. And then of course my email's on the screen as well. So yeah. Thank y'all for connecting with each other. Skipper, if you're unfamiliar with anyone, Jessica Dumpster Girl, she's found in so many different areas of YouTube, supporting and sharing channels out, whether it's sales, crafting, networking, whatever. She is our number one supporter on all areas. Y'all, that's the analytics. That's not just me saying it. And then, of course, there are many in our chat that are close seconds. It doesn't matter who's number one and who's number two and so forth. Y'all all matter the same. You really do.
Hey, baby girl.
All right, I'm going down further. Hopefully I'm not missing anyone. I'm at where Robin says for me to check the text, and that was awesome. Actually, Mister, you need to remember after our sales tonight, we need to turn my ringer back on my phone because we shut it off yesterday. So I'm still not getting any notifications. But hey, that's okay. That's okay.
Sorry, you just didn't want to listen to it for a couple of days there.
I honestly needed a break. Let's see. Oh, Hippie. There's Hippie. Welcome in, Hippie, Hippie, Hippie. Oh, you know what? Y'all, I got a couple unboxings I need to do. Top one is from Hippie Grandma Bargain / Nina. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It came today. I will open it here in a minute.
Well, it probably came yesterday, but I didn't check mail yesterday.
Oh, yeah. It might have been here yesterday, but either way. Ready, so we will open the package.
Did you say hi to Myra and baby girl?
I haven't got that far. I'm going down further in chat, and then we're going to open this.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
There's Joanne. Welcome in, Joanne. Y'all, any of you new lurking, any of that, Joanne is a mod for many other channels on the YouTube. You will find her over at Scooter Renee LLC. I don't know so much. I mean, she mods for Scooter
Black
and
Widow.
Selena. She also for Black Widow, and I know I'm leaving people out, and I'm not intending to. But she is another great mod and supporter of YouTube channels. So just FYI,
And she's just a
definitely.
genuine sweetheart.
Yeah,
everyone.
she is a sweetheart. What you see is what you get, and that's why I like. That's why I like it. Honestly. So connect with each other, and if you're not already, let's see. There's baby girl vibes, girl. I need to come show some love to your channel. For real, for real. The other night, I intended to, and then I got distracted. Sounded like an excuse, wasn't it?
Might have been.
Might have been. But there's really no excuse. So
you know, about like last night, hey, let's go watch a little bit of this show. And the next thing I know, you're waking me up because it's 3 a.m. and I dozed out in the chair.
Yep. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, it's crazy when the algorithm changes a little bit in your Noxian channel, because I mean it's easily distractible, but it's cool. Hey, Buying Space, that's Myra Elaine, y'all. For any of you that are new, Buying Space is her channel name, but in the real legal form sense, her name is Myra Elaine, and unboxing is her game. And if you're not connected with her, I would recommend her channel, seriously. She does unboxings and envelopings. She does different Christian-based adult Bible study, and she reads from the Torah. The Torah, as I understand it, I'm going to chop this up. Buying Space, I apologize. I believe it's the first 4 books or chapters. See, I told you I was going to chop it up. Of the Old Testament. I'm a little rusty. I've taken a couple weeks off as far as being on the series on YouTube, y'all. I mean, we've been here. We've done the watch hours, the likes, the thumbs ups. But we've been in the shadows a lot just because stuff's needed a reset. And it's not easy to do that when you're in real time all the time. Alrighty, let's see. We'll go down. Y'all are amazing. It's good to see you, baby girl vibes. And then Biden Space said she turned off the leaderboard, so she won't be anywhere on top fans list. You're unranked. Does it show on mine? Let me look. It does. Initially, when they did that, they give the channel the option to opt out of that. And I thought I opted out of the crowns because I can see the benefits, but there's no rhyme or reason to the way YouTube issues the crowns. Like, quite literally, let's say you come in 10-15 minutes before the live and you start chatting it up and da-da-da-da-da. And 15 minutes in, you're still number 1. And then someone comes right in, they ain't been there the whole time, and they're crowned number 1. And then you play heck getting it back.
Or like me, even modding, I never received crown 1 in an entire show.
I've seen Joanne get crown 1, but I don't think she was modding that day. So who knows?
Who knows how it works? It's just kind of fun for us all to battle to see who can get it.
But I mean, so yeah, I didn't realize that was an option on mine. I thought I opted out of it, but as long as it, isn't distracting to anybody, just know I have no control over how YouTube issues the crowns. Hey, Selena, y'all, there's Selena. You know Selena? That girl. I need to go and watch that video, because guess what? I went to YouTube last night, but it was to that documentary series I was telling you about, girl. Every time I think I'm close to the bottom, y'all, it jumps on me again.
It's
So
Chat's movie.
okay, I'm good with chat moving. Believe it or not, that's kind of how I measure a lot of things. Like, hey, Steph, how was the night? Was it successful? I'm gonna be like, look at chat. Was it moving? You know, or was it still? If it was still, well, then there's your answer. We have a good time though, either way. And just some days are funner than others. Oh, now that's cool. Biden Space is going to be watching all 3 of the hymns from Kathy's church. That's cool. It'll be on her playlist by Sunday. That's awesome. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate y'all connecting with each
people
other.
are finding like-minded people to become friends with on here.
Mm-hmm. And that's a positive aspect
It is.
to the tube for sure. Hey Timmy, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see ya. I mean, Buying Space, do you remember when I ordered the creamed honey from Arkansas? Do you remember what the comment was? About the honey on honey? Just saying. I'm so unashamed.
Of course, we do that at night a lot of times. Just a fingerful. That's good.
All right. Last one was Jessica in chat to say welcome, Mr. Or you are welcome, Mr. Stuff.
Yep.
All right, y'all. If I didn't shout you out, throw some sunflowers in chat, and I definitely will, because I don't deliberately overlook anybody.
So
if I overlook a comment, maybe that comment is inappropriate. But
so Myra, we all know Mr. Stephanie is your number 1 fan.
Well, where do you think I got the whole honey on honey?
And I put better believe it, Myra. And then Myra said on the honey thing, she goes, that was almost as funny as you trying to take your bra off while driving.
That wasn't on YouTube. But yeah.
They have honeycomb. We just have to get a hold of them to get it. They don't keep it up in their box. Tracking that.
Yeah. And Kraken Mary, it's looking like y'all's orders, as soon as Pirate Ship gets whatever figured out that they need to get figured out, it looks like y'all's stuff should start shipping Friday. I almost goofed up the other day, and I almost got labels for the old address. So this is from Hippie Grandma. Thank you, Hippie. She put a personal note in there, and I certainly knew that, and I was pretty sure that this was what I thought it was. So, much appreciation to Hippie.
Myra says, if it didn't happen on YouTube, it didn't happen. Oh, wow.
Exactly, you know.
Because Robin said, I was wondering how I missed the bra thing.
And that was a middle of the night trip from South Central Kansas back up here. And I may have been impatient and wanted to get home. And so I was going to have my brother from another mother hold the steering wheel while I just, you know. And Myra was like, Steph, pull over. And I did. You know, it's been 5 years since I've had anyone with a mother instinct. I mean, aside from my grandma, but our relationships changed in the aspect that the only thing my grandma really is, it's just my grandma, right? She isn't someone I go put the weight of the world on.
So Kathy says that we are in a flash flood warning Thursday and Friday, which I read that earlier. She goes, maybe you could deliver hers in a real pirate ship, if at all possible, if there's that much rain.
Kathy, we'll see what we can do. I mean, we'll see for sure. All right, so this was from Hippie Gma. And she was selling over on Deb's Wood Burning. I don't remember what day. It was recently. It's in the last couple of weeks. And Hippie didn't invoice me for this. And so I suspected she was sending it to me.
That's a Wi-Fi.
So that's a Wi-Fi serger.
Ooh.
And it was stellar price that she had on it. She's got it right when she has bargain in her name. And then she added this to it. Oh my goodness, y'all. Thank you, Happy. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you.
So Crack and Mary, I've just got to read it because now I'm chuckling. She put, them books need to air too. And then after Kathy's comment, she put boobs. And Robin goes, Steph has them, Mary.
That I do.
Kathy lives in the Little Apple.
Yes, Kathy lives in the Little Apple, so in good weather, in good road conditions, I can be at her house in 20 minutes. Give or take, depending on, what time of year. Next month, depending on, pretty much all month, it'll probably take me 25 to 30 minutes to get to her because K-State will be going back in.
Yeah. Summer wasn't long enough, guys.
Mister's grumbling because that means football season's getting ready to start, which means
here in Kansas, Robin,
10 to 12 hour days minimum.
Manhattan, Kansas is known as the Little Apple
for the same reason why New York City is known as the Big Apple. All right, so this package came from Lake, Texas. This is my second or third purchase.
I didn't recognize
that. Whoop. You asked who I got it from.
Oh,
it's here. It's here.
Cool.
I got a computer a couple of weeks back. We got it at a yard sale. But the one thing I did not have was a keyboard and mouse. Just so you know, the bag's trying to claim it.
Stick to everything. I've had the same problem.
So brand new, still in the box, wireless keyboard and mouse. So now I can.
I'm hoping to be able to just set that computer up back here and it'd be fast enough.
So there's that. OMG. I remember this. Sorry, y'all. I get excited. Only because it feels like Christmas, right? So, in case anyone's missed this over the last few weeks, my youngest soldier in combat boots, is currently in training to become part of
The blue line.
the Blue Line. And
Loving his training.
he loves his training and his graduation sometime before the new year. We're actually going down in a couple weeks to do some house hunting. The paper's still good, the other box is not. It served its purpose. It got here. Alrighty.
That's what you like to see. You like to see the inside box jacked up and nothing else hurt.
So I will put it's Mr. Kent, when you come back, can you look up the Artful Journey?
Yeah.
Kelly's her name.
Okay.
I don't I don't remember if that's exactly her YouTube name. So give her some credit where credit is due. And everything I've gotten from her, it's always arrived safely. And been what I bid on. So matter of fact, this. I mean, I'll probably put the other one back on because it's got a lot of color in it. But, let's see. Hey, that's actually pretty cool.
The Artful Journey, you said, right?
Yeah. She sells. You'll find her in a few places, but she sells over on Nana's for the members auction. I think she's been on with the Tool Guys, Vintage and Resell.
Okay, so is it either one of those two?
I think it's the top one if you open it up. No.
Okay.
Hey, Selena, welcome back.
Here's the other one.
I'm not sure. I'll have to do a deep dive. What I can
So
do.
here's the next one that came up, but it only has 8 subs, so I'm pretty sure that's not it.
Okay. It shouldn't be, because she would have more than that.
You're
fine, Selena.
Does she sell or does she?
She's got. Yeah, she sells on YouTube, but I don't know if she sells on her channel.
Okay.
And then I got the Golden Girl shirt. So.
Yeah, you'll have to do a deep dive because I'm not.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So another great package from Kelly. I think that's her name. Let's see. Now that, I'm hardwired in, so I shouldn't jump. I should be able to go find her. You'll give it just a second. I'm going to jump some tabs really quick. And Mr. Key, keep an eye on the time because I need to be closing up networking in about 15 minutes.
Yep, not a problem.
Okay. Oh, no, I can't do it that way because I am on StreamYard, which means it'll bring up. I don't need. Yeah, I'll do it from this device. Oh boy, how am I going to find her in my subs? I got over 3,000 now. That's the issue I've had recently with connecting, or when we network. Not on our channel, but on others.
It's kind of like,
most of them I'm already connected to.
right.
Because of Tuber Chat or the
Well,
source.
like, Tuber Chat don't drop links. You're supposed to go search it because it helps the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get someone that's got a similar name, that there's 10 different channels with the same name, it becomes a pain trying to find them sometimes.
Well, I know what her picture looks like, and that's why I was pretty sure it's not. But I want to give her credit where credit's due. And those were both good unboxings.
Well, yeah, like this. After we get off, I'm gonna get this thing all set
Yeah,
up.
we needed that. We needed the Wi-Fi surge, and we needed the keyboard and mouse. So then, because it's taken me some time to do certain things because this thing's a pain. The laptop being shattered. Oh, let's see. Subs. There's all. So it'll just take me a minute. Master, if you understand?
Oh yeah, no, I understand because I'm about the same way. If they don't like Selena don't constantly post from her channel, so I've learned I have to go below all the ones that have dots to find her most of the time.
I'm not complaining. I'm saying it takes me a minute
I wish
to
the
find
search
people.
feature you could use inside your subscription thing, to where you could just search in the subscriptions for a person.
For sure.
Yeah, it's just something I wish YouTube would fix.
Maybe they will someday. Maybe just,
And then Selena says, Nugget, later, can you call me? I have a question, not extremely important.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm usually done.
Start at 5 or usually done by
We're
8:30.
usually done by 8:30, 8:45. So for sure, if you don't hear from me, I would say around 9, maybe drop me a text. Just to make sure I didn't get distracted.
Yeah, Robin. So Selena's the one fry short on the Happy Meal. Steph is the chicken nugget, and I'm the Big Mac that goes in the meal. So that's where nugget comes from.
All right, I told you her name's what? I'm looking at all the screen names now, so now it's like throwing me off.
I'm
An Artful Journey.
right. I can't remember what you said her name was. Kelly.
Yeah, but I'm looking in at names. Because, yeah, it does have it organized in that sense, but you don't always find everybody alphabetically. You're good. That would be our one in training. You know what? Here, let me go over to Nana, because I know she sold on the last members auction. Lives. I think I know Kelly sold around the same time I did. So let's see. Darn it. There she is. The Artful Journey. Okay. Oops. There she is. She's got lavender in a pot. is her photo. She's got 45. How does she only have 45 subs? We've got to get her above 50. All right. Let me grab her thing. Copy. We'll close out of there. Hey, Scooter Girl. Sir, I apologize. I was in a different tab because I was looking at Kelly's info for her channel. So, y'all, the Artful Journey, she's only at 45 subs. That blows my mind. If y'all wouldn't mind going over and connecting with her, I would definitely appreciate it. I don't think she has any content, but she's definitely on with other channels.
Right. All right. Love you. We'll talk to you later.
So I dropped her link. She only had 45 subs.
Well, she's about to have another one.
Thank y'all.
Oh,
And then let's see. Let me go up and chat just a second, y'all, because chat's moving just slightly. Not complaining, just explaining.
all right. I'm sub to her now. And you're at 439.
All right, yeah, that's where Scooter came in. And guess who I forgot. That's not an excuse. Yeah, I need to. They're gonna be on with Josie's Place this evening. I think at 6 p.m. Central. Selena, are you still here? Are y'all on at 6 p.m. this evening? Central, I mean. I know it's 6 p.m., but. And then. And then Timmy goes, do y'all think that I could be the next tuber? Chat, but we never know about it.
You can try. That's the
I
easiest
mean,
thing I can say. Go for it.
if you aspired to that, Timmy, I would say go for it. I think everybody brings something different to the table, so definitely. And then Selena's asking if we'll pray for her mama. She don't know. So her mama, Selena, it was your uncle that passed, correct? I think it was her uncle, which should have made that her mama's brother. If I'm doing the math the right way on the right side of the family. Selena's family has experienced 2 losses very recently, as of last week. This is not information she has not put out there, so FYI, I'm not putting anything out there. She hasn't already. But her mother, I would say, is naturally experiencing the grief. That comes with a loss as significant as that.
Yeah, it was your brother, Selena said.
Yeah, Hugs, Selena. I will keep your mama for sure in prayers.
Give her a big hug from us.
Yeah, give her a hug from us, would you? My grandmother just crossed the 1-year anniversary of my Aunt Jenny passing away. That was earlier this month. And my grandmother's the last of all the kids, sibling-wise.
4:42, so I'm going to kind of rush you a little bit. Scooter put, Steph, we have a problem. You didn't text me this morning, LOL. Just kidding.
Oh.
I mean, you didn't, but it's okay.
I didn't, but it's okay. And you know what, y'all? She's giving me some serious grace, and that's why I recommend reaching out to her to find out about her services that she does. She does life coaching, business, personal, all that. She does put your info out there for everybody. She's a great motivator. She is for me. But she's giving me grace because I'm going through a lot.
We
That's
didn't
not an
even go to bed
excuse.
till after 3. It was almost 4.
It was almost 4 o'clock in the morning when we
And I
climbed
did
in
not
bed.
set any sort of alarms because I figured we'd wake up when we woke up today. Because
I woke up, honestly, I woke up 30 separate times. It felt like, you remember when we was in Georgia? Remember me rolling out of that bed? And we joke about it all the time.
Right.
And felt like I rolled out of bed, but that's...
I never heard you hit anything.
I
last
know.
night, so.
But yeah, so I decided the heck with it. Out there and get some packages out today. So it was supposed to be 11. We got 8 out. Pirate ship is trying to figure out whatever. It's on their end. It's not on mine.
Yeah,
So
because I
then,
dealt with the carriers saying, hey, do not throw all these on the same scale.
well,
Put
that
them on one at a time. And the
that
guy tried to
too.
inform me that doesn't make a difference. It doesn't scan a weight until they send it like through the truck and it goes to the hub. And I'm going, well, that's fine, but something is screwed up. And Pirate Ship says it wasn't on their end, that it was caused from a carrier. So this is how we're going to do it. And he went right along with it. Each package went on the scale just like the post office does, one at a time.
They'll either respond appropriately or I'll stop using them as a carrier as far as that location.
Mhm.
I'll go further. But yeah, Scooter Renee LLC, y'all. That Scooter, her name is Pamela. I do not call her. See it? I just lost all my wording because I called her the P word. I just call her Scooter. And yeah, and I lost the bet because I told her last night bet. And I thought about it this morning. I was climbing out of bed before noon, but it wasn't much before noon. And yeah. Darn it. But here's the thing, life happens, y'all, and it happens in real time if you're online. And it's hard to separate the two.
So we're at 4:45.
So I'm just running down to active chat right now. Thank you, Tammy. And Selena, we'll chat this evening. If you don't hear from me right before 9, go ahead and drop me a text or call me, whichever. It don't matter. Kraken Mary needs prayer. She's going to see the orthopedic on Friday for her knee. You got it, girl. Y'all, I don't pray lie on live.
But Selena threw her prayer in there.
I don't do it because I just don't. A lot of other great people can do it, and but that's okay because Selena put it in and I can read it. So,
my grandma said the same thing, Joanne.
Dear Heavenly Father, please hear all these requests and what's on their hearts. Please take care of us and love us like you always do. Please remember our prayers. We ask this in your name. Amen. And Robin, the P word is Scooter's first name. And then Joanne put Kraken Mary prayers for your orthopedic appointment. I went through a total knee replacement 2 years ago. So if you have to get one,
You're supposed to do it.
do it. I'm so glad I did it.
And my grandma said the same thing when she had hers done.
Yeah. Robin, girl, we'll chat this evening. We'll chat this evening for sure.
You can share it wherever you would like, Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy, you can share it wherever, as long as it's an appropriate platform. I don't mind. I appreciate that, Timmy. All right, y'all. And then Robin goes, I know. I got a package from who?
Don't say Scooter.
I know it don't say Scooter, and it messes with me. It does. Hi, Siberian Wind. Welcome in. Thanks for catching us live. We are closing up shop, y'all, because we're going to be heading over to Dawn's channel. Mr. Steph and I will be live with her in about 15 or so minutes. If I can hurry up and just hit the end button. Mr. G, thank you for dropping her link.
I subscribe to her.
Tomorrow, y'all, we will have a pop-up. I'm looking at probably around 3 p.m. So just keep a lookout for that thumbnail. I think we're going to bring a lot of clothing. And you never know what you might find, because there's going to be a lot of ridiculous deals going on. But we just got to get this stuff going.
If we could get a quarter of this inventory moved out in the next 2 weeks, we would be in such a better place.
For sure. For sure. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. Robin, I'll make... Okay, there she got it. All right, y'all. I'm going to do the outro, and we'll see y'all over there at Dawn's channel. If y'all aren't there, that's cool. You know, there's so much on the YouTube and off screen, so I get it. Y'all have a good evening, and let's enjoy the evening no matter where we're at. Catch you laters.
You came after storms had passed, a light that broke the dark at last. Tiny hands, a brand new start. You lit a flame inside my heart. Each tear we cried painted skies so wide. You gave our shattered hope a place to hide. Rainbow baby, with a firecracker spirit, you shine so bright, the whole world can hear it. Crackling laughter, sparks in your eyes, you turned our morning into glowing skies. Oh, rainbow baby, fierce and true, we prayed for you. Ooh, and here came you. Dimples deep with a rainbow smile, eyes bright blue that danced a while. But when they shift to steel gray hues, we see the storm that carried you. We aim for 24 weeks, hearts on hold. Each tiny flutter felt brave and bold. Then 32 weeks you came, 3:12 p.m. we called your name. 3 pounds 12, so small, so new, but every inch was mighty too. Whoa, we held on tight through silent alarms, wires and warmers wrapped in arms. Being a 32-weeker, you had mountains to climb. Learned grace one obstacle at a time. You came wrapped in color, heart open wide, with thunder in your soul and angels at your side. Rainbow baby, with a firecracker spirit, light in our lives every time we're near it. Blazing with giggles, wild in your flight, you're the sunrise after the darkest night. Oh, rainbow baby, one of a kind. season, a new chapter. See you later, new hopes, new dreams. Now fly high, firecracker, light the sky.